Fellas, it's that time of the year again. Yo, fellas, I'm car vlogging. Whoa. Anyway, this is our annual trip to Hot Springs, North Carolina. And so this is the car that I have to work with. I don't know the dimensions of it, but I really don't care to measure. But I have to fit everything into this. And let me show you what I'm bringing. Got the great chairs and such. This is where it kind of falls apart. We got, all that stuff. And also my mom's suitcase because she hasn't finished packing. And then another bag. And all this. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention the wood too. We had to fit 2 huge wood contractor bags full of this wood. Here's what it looks like with 1 bag of wood. I don't know if we're gonna go with 1 bag of wood. And then we got table and chairs and such. So here's all the stuff besides the cooler. I genuinely don't know how I'm gonna do this. I think I did it. I hope I did it. I got everything, even the coolers in here, all packed up nicely.
It's gonna be freezing! We are going to stay in a tent.
Just had a meal at the Petros in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. Great place. I love Petros so much. So if you watch a couple of the vlogs and stuff, you know that I love Petros. It's a chili and chip, so basically like you get chili. By the way, it's 37 degrees outside. I'm in my t-shirt, so a little cold. But anyway, Petros chili and chips. It's a place where you get Petros, which is basically a chili with either your choice of noodles or Fritos, and then you get toppings like tomatoes, cheese, sour cream, all kinds of stuff like that, green onions, and then you put it all together, and that's what a Petro is. So think like Hormel chili on Fritos, but it's a lot better. Anyway. Had a little bit of turn of events, shall we say. A little interesting thing. Sad news, Emily, sad news. We got a text from our Airbnb hostess, right? And what did she say? Okay, there was supposed to be a pellet heater there. There is a pellet heater. It's just broken. And it's gonna be in the 20s tonight. And we're in a tent.
They're gonna get it fixed tomorrow.
That doesn't help us at all. So it's gonna be a little cold. Right now it's 31. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
They have electricity at this tent.
But it's run off solar, so there's like a cap to it, and then it goes out.
And she said a space heater wouldn't last through the night, so.
Ooh, fellas, we arrived here at the place. It was a little bit interesting getting here, but here's the tent. We haven't been inside yet. That's the solar. Here's the outdoor shower over there. Yeah, in these waning hours. Wow, look at this place. And look at that view, holy. Yeah, this is what I've been talking about. Let's see how we get into this joint. Huh?
This thing is huge.
But it's a little dark in here. But wow.
It's colder than
It's not that bad in here. I'm in short sleeves right now and I'm fine. Once I get under get under the blankies, but yeah. All right, well, we're gonna try to find a light source. All right, so we're kind of settled in, I would say, and this place is actually huge, in my opinion, for a tent. So tonight we're going to eat at the Iron Horse Station in Hot Springs, and then we'll be going to the actual Hot Springs to have our first soak at 8:15. So we got about 2 hours to kill, but we're gonna go eat in that time. So yeah, Emily, first impressions?
I mean, it's a great place. I just wish the heater.
Yeah, here's the heater. Well, actually not the heater, but the pellet stove, and it's not working. So a nice lady came by and told us how to work this generator. You can actually plug it in up at the wood shed, and you can charge it to 100%. So even if we do run out, like with using our heater, we still can like go and charge it back up. So I think we'll be fine, hopefully, maybe. And we also brought extra blankets and stuff, so I don't think we'll, I don't think it'll be that bad. Okay, maybe it's just me secretly hoping and praying that it won't be bad, but I'm actually fine right now. It's supposed to be like 32 degrees in the tent right now. I'm just wearing like a normal jacket, and I feel fine. My face feels fine. Everything's feel fine. So I'm hopeful. Alright, so we finished out of the hot tubs, or the tubs, and we got back to the place, which is just incredible. Huge place. Huge place in my opinion. In the tent? 37 degrees?
Because that's what it is outside.
That's not what it is outside.
Whatever it is outside.
It's like 31 degrees outside. It was below freezing when we left.
And it's 31 degrees.
So it's probably like 31, something like that. Anyway, honestly, I'm pretty good. I've got the double layer socks going. Got this jacket. I have another bigger jacket that I can put on, and then we got all these blankets and stuff. So I think it's gonna be fine. I want to talk about the experience you had last night in the freezing tent.
I may have to talk about it for years in therapy, but it's pretty rough.
We'll pretend.
But
yeah.
Once I got all my layers on and got my little hot things, the hand warmers, put them in my socks, and got up under about 15 blankets. Wasn't really 15, but 4 or 5, maybe 6. I got kind of toasty, and I did all right after that.
We had a little encounter. Well, maybe not an encounter, but a little. You'll hear the clip, and it was very haunting. Like it sounds like a mixture of a clown with a dog, and just this uncontrollable like laughter. It could. Are hyenas here? It could have been a coyote or a hyena, honestly. But it sounded more like a wolf. And it sounded exactly like the killer opening, my movie. It sounds exactly like the wolves in that. So, it could be a wolf, it could be coyotes. And then there's our tent that we're staying in. I would say it got below freezing at the time. Definitely.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And it was in the 20s. It was
Yeah,
26.
so it's sitting next to the bed.
Wow. But yeah, we were actually pretty comfortable. Emily never woke up once, but I woke up like 2, 3, or 4 times. But anyway. Alright, so we got done cooking in quotation marks. But anyway, so we finally got the fire hot enough to cook up the steak, and it's very, very good. And yeah, so we're having campfire tacos. I already had my taco before this, but yeah. Alright, the time has come to try to take a shower in the outside. Here's what we're looking at here. Yeah. This is gonna be interesting. Got all your soaps and stuff. But over here you got this propane, and that heats the water. So it should be pretty warm water. I hope. All right, well, my friends, we ate at the, where did we go eat? Smoky Mountain Diner for dinner. What did you get, Emily? Meatloaf. I got the Mountain Man, which is 2 thingy things. Oh, I can't talk.
Yeah, that's gonna help to come on.
Yep, 2 hamburger steaks, which is really good. Anyway, we got the lights up. They fixed the pellet stove. That's what's going right now. It's supposed to ignite. It's supposed to ignite in 5 to 3 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes. So we'll see what that does. But yeah. All right, we officially have it lit, Emily. Is it lit? It's lit. Alrighty. So yeah, we got the fire lit. It looks beautiful. And I think this will hopefully keep us warm. Right now, I'll take you through this little generator here if you're planning on staying here. You got, of course, we have solar panels out there that will put in charge, and you can also charge it up at the place. But right now it was drawing 600 to get to catch on fire. Now it's drawing only 162, so I don't know how long this will last. Hopefully all night.
Why would you do that? Stop it. Why would you do that?
Yeah, I may have won every single game we played.
We may have played 4 different games.
Yeah, we played gin rummy, chess, Turkish checkers, and Scrabble. And I won every one.
And I was supposed to win at Scrabble. Yeah, that's just how it always works.
Let's check the power situation here. 70%. It's drawing 80 watts, 100 watts, and will last for 12 hours. Fellas, a couple things have happened. I mean, a lot of things have happened. So, this pellet stove cooking, we're cooking, not really cooking, but, it's warm, it's toasty, it's probably like 60 degrees in the tent, and it's pretty good. Fire blasting out hot air. We're chilling with that. We go to sleep, very comfortable. I hear the words still in my ear right now from my mom, Emily. Joshua, we have a problem. Oh no, what now? The pellet stove broke. And this was at 4:30 in the morning. So I get up, okay, it's gonna be an easy fix. Put the pellets in, everything will be chilling. Well, it will be hotting, whatever. Is that the opposite of chilling? Hotting? Anyway, but, I put the pellets in, nothing happens. Put some more pellets in. Nothing happens. I put some more pellets in. Nothing happens. I'm like, okay, fine. Well, I can always go on the internet and find the manual, right? I find the manual, but it won't load because we're out here like literally in the middle of nowhere in the mountains, which I like, don't get me wrong. They say they have Wi-Fi here, but they don't. There's no Wi-Fi signals that show up. I tried to input it word for word. I mean, like letter for letter, number for number, like the network key, all that stuff. Doesn't work. Anyway, me and Emily have decided to maybe retire the tent idea. Retire that. Decided to move for the night and cancel the last 2 days here and move to the Middle Road cabins at good old Hot Springs Resort. So that's like actually at the place where we're getting the soaks and stuff. So hopefully that will be better. But I do have to say though that this place is gorgeous with this view like right there. And then I took a shower yesterday in this, and I mean the water was very warm because it's propane heated over here. So there's a flame that gets lit in there. It's like you can wash your hands in the warmth and all that. The tent is very nice, and actually it keeps the heat. Like if you have the pellet stove on, it keeps the heat in there, so it's not that bad. I think this place is like great in the spring, in the fall. I wouldn't want to do it in the summer, but probably some people would like it in the summer. And then maybe in the winter if the pellet stove was one working, and two, it wasn't going to be as cold as night as like, you know, getting down below is freezing. That's just my opinion. I mean, I understand the people that couldn't control if the pellet stove works or not. I mean, they could, but you know, if it breaks, it breaks. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But it seemed like they were just a little unprepared for everything. I don't know. I just kind of felt that way. Emily, would you like to repeat the words you said to me at 4:30 a.m. in the morning?
Joshua, I think we have a problem.
But this is a gorgeous view. Would you agree?
Oh yeah. And I mean, like I said, I've come here during any other season besides winter.
Like, would you recommend this to other people? Here, we'll show your shoes for a second.
I mean, in all honesty, for spring, summer, early fall, yes, I would. It's a great place. A bad review for the place. It's just too cold.
Yeah.
And the pellet stove just isn't working. So.
Yep.
And I will say this. I think they should make it a little clearer that having solar electric does not mean you have electric that you can just use. Because
yeah.
It's pretty limited. Because I brought a heater as a backup just in case, because I saw there was electric. You know, so I'd come prepared. But this electric on the solar just isn't enough.
No. scratch the name of Josh's journal and say Ghost Hunters. No, it's a joke.
Wow.
It's a joke.
I mean, you can tell that was a really cool place. All these windows, now they're all broken out. It's just very heartbreaking. A little bridge. People come in and walk across the bridge to the house.
I wonder why it was abandoned. I mean, because now it's not like a tree fell on it. Is that literally a stuffed animal over there? Look at that little...
I believe it is.
That's weird.
Yes, it is.
First look into our new home for the evening and for tomorrow. Let's see how it looks. Oh, I thought these were gonna look a lot different, but this is a lot better than I thought they were gonna look.
Actually,
Yeah, this is nice.
yeah.
Gotta make it official. Take off the shoes. Got a refrigerator, stove, 1 bedroom.
All right, you can have either bed. I don't care.
And they're pretty thick. Yeah, this is very nice. Because I remember the pictures online. Were terrible,
Yeah.
like two years ago or so. So I think they remodeled.
I think they have to.
Because this looks brand new. Yeah. This is nice. We'll give you a full tour at some point, but yeah. All right, so Emily cooked this delicious meal. We cooked the chicken over an open fire 2 days ago. And then we just finished it up on the stove there, but it is very good. So we're now settled into our cabin and we're chilling. Do you want to be filmed? She wants to be filmed.
I look a lot better now.
Yeah, so this is...
Like a swamp rat.
You look like a what?
I don't look like a swamp rat anymore.
Yeah, it's a change. It's a change. Anyway, we went to this really nice pizza place, which was really nice. Oh, goodness. The lady that was there was very nice, and she was just... Yeah, she was very nice, and she basically offered for me to do some content creating stuff for her, and we would get a free night at one of their places next year. So that was pretty cool. We'll see if it actually happens or not, but... This one right here, the 40 years anniversary of the train, which I really love. And, yeah, so we're going to be building that up. I don't think we'll build the car this trip, but we might. We might. Alright, so we completed the train build here, and I think it's a pretty fantastic build, honestly. Emily, what's your opinions?
It's a little smaller than I thought it was going to be, but other than that, I really like it.
Well, keep in mind this was a freebie.
Well, there's that. And also, like, the little platform thing it's on. I think that's cool.
Yes.
It has a little stand with a little 40-year sticker and all that.
And also, the stickers are metallic, which is very nice.
I don't know if you showed the minifigure.
No. Emily commented on the stunning graphic design work that they did there.
It's a little simple, but I get that it's vintage.
Yes. So yeah, if you enjoy LEGO content, go subscribe to my main channel, Brickafit, because we gotta cross promote. Anyway, but yeah, I think it's a lovely little display model, and especially for free that they gave this out. I think it's awesome. So I think you had to spend, I don't remember how much you had to spend, but probably $100. And then you got this for free. So it's a pretty decent promo.
Sweet.
We're now out gathering sticks for the fire. There's another RV, but with the few exceptions of an RV, we're the only people in the campground. So this is our cabin from the outside. Looks pretty cool. kept us warm and toasty. I had a great night. Emily, did you have a good night? She said, if the thing does not pick up that. But anyway, we're now out foraging for sticks for the fire tonight. And yeah. Alright, welcome to the fireside, Joshua. Got the good camera doing a time-lapse of this fire, and we built it, and we're about to cook chili on it, and yeah, it's a beautiful fire, and it's a beautiful night, and I'm warm and cozy in this kind of coat area, but I'm also got this wonderful fire here, which is just gorgeous, and now the smoke's blowing into my face. Also, the river's off that way. You really can't see it, but it is off that way. It's very nice just having that river and having this fire, and yeah, it's just beautiful. Alright, so we just locked up the cabin, and now we are going home. Well, actually, we're not going home. Now we're going to check out at the place, and then we're going to find somewhere to eat, probably Iron Horse Station, but we'll see. And my microphone is dangling. What's going on here? Anyway, but anyway, we'll go probably eat to Iron Horse Station. As per tradition here at the spot, we give our final thoughts, although it's not really the final thoughts because we're doing more stuff like the swings, eating, and getting to soak after this. But with all that being said, what are the final thoughts?
Are you going first?
I was asking you.
Final thoughts. This was a very different experience this year, to say the least.
We started in a tent, and, well, a glamping tent, which the pellet stove broke multiple times. And, yeah, so it was frigid temperatures, down to 26 one night, and the other night down to like probably like 35 or so.
And I brought a heater, just to be prepared. So, got in touch with the owners. They are going to refund us some money.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that we had previously wanted to stay there 4 nights, but we only stayed there 2, so we contacted them and said, hey, so the experience we were hoping, so done with this, we're seeking other accommodations, could you refund us the 2 nights? And they said, yes, sure. So we only paid for those 2 nights, the first 2 nights that we actually stayed there. So she refunded us, and she was very understanding, and she,
And she's making some changes to how they have it set up there, and adding a battery bank, and there's one other thing I thought that she said they were going to do, but anyway, they're making it better. So
yeah,
I wouldn't try to steer people away from going there. No. Just maybe not in the winter.
And if it is in the winter, you're going to deal with the cold.
Yeah.
Unless they get that fixed. And,
all right.
Have that. Anyway, so
then we came back
pivoted
to the hot springs and got yet a different cabin this year, because the reason we stayed here to begin with is because they didn't rent the cabins we really liked from last year anymore. So we did more like a deluxe cabin, and it was awesome. Absolutely awesome. So we had a nice fire last night, made some chili.
Yep. It was good.
Walked down to the river in the moonlight, or the night anyway.
All right, OGs of this channel will remember this, but you see, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so yeah, we're doing the swings, eating, and our last soak, and then we'll be back to Middle Tennessee to, yeah, we're predicting around 8. o'clock because our soak, the earliest they could do was 12:45. So, anyway, any last thoughts? Should we
I'm
like to
just
shout out?
really glad we got to come again this year and spend this time together. It's awesome to do this every year. It's a great tradition.
Yes, it is. So, get looking forward to the 5th installment of this next year around this time. And thanks for watching.